Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, Skincare Sunday. Today's video is actually a really big one because, as you can tell by the title, I'm quitting Tretinoin, okay? It's done. I'm done with it. For the foreseeable future. I am not here to talk loads of hate about it. It's still great. There are still great things about Tretinoin and there's so many benefits, and I'm still an advocate of that because it is Tretinoin and it is one of the gold standards of skincare in terms of anti-aging, helping acne, so many benefits. However, I'm not going to be using it anymore and I needed to make a video on why and really just explain it and say what the next steps are and things like that. So up until this point, I have done my 6-month update video. However, I also have a video that is basically it's 8.5 months, but I'm going to put it as 9 so that people can actually search for it and look, because that update will still go up and it will just continue on because during that period I've continued to use my Tretinoin, so I will include an update and how my skin is done that's obviously always honest and has footage and all that kind of stuff. Meaning, in this video, I wanted to share why I have quit it. And I will have a full review on using Tretinoin, how my whole experience overall has been. I will also have any other Tretinoin related videos in terms of what has come out of it, you know, probably. So those kind of videos will be in retrospect, looking back at the experience rather than me being in it. Having said that, if you guys enjoy skincare videos, then please subscribe down below because I do have a new skincare video every Sunday. Obviously, like I've said, they won't all be Tretinoin update videos. I do various types of skincare videos, and now I'm doing an extra video once a week on beauty, lifestyle, fashion, whatever, something creative that I want to do. And I would love to have you guys as part of the community, or at the very least, please like this video. So I'm not going to make this video too long, and I really just want to get into like the core part of this video, why I'm quitting Tretinoin at 0.05%. Up until this point, Tretinoin has been pretty good to me, apart from the purge. She was a bitch during the purge, like she hated me, like she just didn't love it. And not everybody goes through like a really bad purge. My purge, in my opinion, was pretty big, you know, it was quite a few spots. They were very red. And it was a lot to deal with emotionally as well. You're trying to use a product that's going to help your skin and it just hinders it. But that is a side effect of the product. And of course, like I said, Tretinoin speeds up your skin cell turnover and gets all that stuff out of your skin. So you were going to get those spots anyway. It's just doing it really fast because she is organised and she is ahead of the game. I basically broke out a lot, and once the purge had ended, it feels amazing to be able to say that in retrospect, the purge did end, because at the time it felt like it was going to go on for ages. But when the purge did end, it meant that I wasn't getting these, I'm going to put the word of these spots that I was getting in my purge, because they're these red, tender to touch, inflamed spots that were on my cheeks. They were the spots that I would get on my cheeks a lot, and Tretinoin did then keep a hold of those spots. It did eventually start to really manage my acne, and I was not getting those kind of spots, which has helped me to get less scarring on my cheeks. Obviously I have a bit of tinted sunscreen on at the moment, but I will use images of my bare face to show you, and meaning that I didn't have as many marks because I wasn't constantly getting those spots. So the recent marks that I have are probably mainly from the purge, because I haven't really had those kind of spots on my cheeks since the purge. So those marks I'm just dealing with are from my previous acne and the acne given to me from the purge, thank you very much, and that's it. That's all I'm dealing with. However, on my chin, I've said in my updates more than once, my chin is different to the rest of my acne, because my chin acne comes in explosions of whiteheads. And lovely people down in the comments sometimes, you know, really try to say maybe it could be a fungal acne, especially if you're saying it's itchy. You could try this. I've tried a Zinc soap. I've tried my Benzyol Peroxide. Whiteheads, in my opinion, are just as stubborn as the red ones. Whiteheads, of course, you can pop and you can get them out, but I try to avoid popping them because I get explosions. I feel like popping them, I just get a load of pus on my chin. It can basically, that pus and mess can go deeper into the pore and cause another breakout. You could just be allowing more breakouts to happen by popping your spots, which is why we are supposed to avoid popping them. Like, there's not just no, you know, the reason why we are told not to pop our pimples and our spots is because we can inflict more bacteria into the pore and cause more constant breakouts. So I really genuinely avoid popping them at all costs, and that is what I've done the past 2 weeks. So I'm going to show you my skin here last week when I woke up and this week when I woke up. Even now I've still got some whiteheads, but they're not as obvious, and I pretty much left these. I have pretty much left these, and this is what has happened. So I'm not going to get up close and personal right now, but I can tell you that a lot of the whiteheads, what happens if you've never left a whitehead before, is when you're cleansing or something, it just balls up and it just comes off. Like, it comes off as a hard white ball, kind of similar to a blackhead if you've ever got one of those out and you feel it and it's like a little hard ball. That's what happens with the whiteheads. Some of them just pop accidentally, like if I am cleansing and some gunk comes out, but I'm not intentionally getting fingers and popping them and doing all that. So this is linking to why I'm quitting tretinoin, because tretinoin is not doing anything for those whiteheads and my benzyl peroxide isn't, so I needed to do something about it, basically, is what I'm trying to say, because my whiteheads were just continually coming, and all this time I thought, you know what, this area is very congested, tretinoin is just doing its thing, getting all that gunk out, and to an extent that's probably true, but also I'm sleeping and I'm tossing, I'm turning, I'm sweating, which I do anyway in the summer. All I can do is open my window and hope for the best that some cold draft will come in and heal my pain, because I wake up with the oiliest face you have ever seen. Like, really oily. And to be fair, the oil mainly is around this area. The crevice of my nose, all over my chin is soaked in oil, and my upper lip. I do not do anything crazy. I don't slough my face in thick emollient creams that are greasy and heavy on the skin.
Okay, so just pausing it there, I wanted to let you guys know that this may have been a different story if I was using a tretinoin gel versus a cream. The gel can be a bit lighter on the skin and it's probably better for people with oily skin. However, I got the cream, as I mentioned, I got this cream abroad and it's a lot harder to get here in the UK, not to mention how difficult it would be during this quarantine and lockdown. It's just not really going to happen for me. I also wanted to point out that I have had these chin breakouts prior to using tretinoin. It's not that tretinoin has caused this, it's just that it's not particularly helping this area of my acne. So instead, what I've tried to do is reached out to a dermatologist and asked them to obviously help my skin. I've shown them my skin and they've given me a lotion, which I'll talk about throughout the video, but essentially it's got everything I need in one, rather than trying to use my tretinoin along with an anti-inflammatory and all these other things. Like, you know, I've been trying tretinoin with benzyl peroxide, tretinoin with zinc soap, etc, etc. I can have one lotion that has an antibiotic in there that's going to fight the bacteria that is causing acne, rather than me having to use various different things. So this was a way of me trying to simplify my routine while also targeting the areas that are really problem areas for me and my acne.
Now that tretinoin, you know, you can continue to purge and purge, but the weather has something to do with it now. That this weather is causing a really humid environment where bacteria can manifest into my chin and be in a nice warm huggy space to create some explosions. That's truth, that's science, that's part of it, you know? And I can't win, basically. Tretinoin can't do it all, and it's not this wondrous thing that can do everything. So I kind of reached my breaking point with the recent breakouts, because it's like, come on, you were doing well, skin, you know, 6 months in, I was really rooting for you.
I was rooting for you, we were all rooting for you, how dare you!
And you're just going downhill. You're just getting worse, and I'm getting more whiteheads around the crevice of my nose. I'm getting whiteheads in the pores here. Stop, just stop. So I woke up last week, with that explosion, and I said, I've had enough of this. I went on to Dermatica, which I have mentioned in my videos before. Actually, not in my videos, sorry. I have mentioned in my comments before, and just people ask me where you can get tretinoin. This is a place where you can get tretinoin if you're in the UK. In America, I think they have the equivalent. Curology, and it's like an online dermatologist service where you can send pictures of your face and they will let you know what you can use. That is from a prescription and it's prescribed by a dermatologist, and it will be sent to your house, and you pay a subscription fee of, for here in the UK it's about £20. Your first one is about you just pay for the shipping, so around £3 quid. And if you are an NHS worker during these times, I believe, I don't know if they do it always, but during these times at least, you can get 3 months worth of your prescription for free. Anyway, I contacted them out of desperation, you know, what can I do about these whiteheads, because tretinoin has helped with the pigmentation. I can see that it has improved. It has helped with my other acne issues, but it's not helped with this particular area, so what can I do? And I thought maybe they might prescribe me tretinoin again, but they will put something else with it that could help with the whiteheads. 1% Adapalene, which is a retinoid, so tretinoin, I was using it at 0.05, I'm now going to be using Adapalene. But in the same lotion, these are all mixed together by the way, I'm using 4% Niacinamide. I have used 10% Niacinamide by The Ordinary, and I've explained to you guys that my skin doesn't agree with it. But we'll see, 4% is a lot less, so hopefully won't do anything too crazy. And 1% Clindamycin.
I don't know why I said Clindamycin. I was trying to avoid saying Clindamycin. In my head, I keep thinking of cinnamon. So, excuse me, what I actually meant was Clindamycin. And if I say it again in the video, sorry, I've just got my words muddled up, trying to avoid saying cinnamon.
Which is an antibiotic to help with the bacteria and that side of things, which I'm hoping will help the most with my whiteheads. So they're now sending me that particular lotion, which I'm going to be using and hoping for the best. But yeah guys, in conclusion, the reason why I am quitting tretinoin at this point in time is because I am dealing with different kind of acne that tretinoin is not actively treating or quickly treating, whereas these whiteheads is something that I want to quickly treat because they're a pain to have on your face. So if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe down below, because like I said, skincare videos every Sunday, and I'm going to be on a new journey now with this new 1% Adapalene and Clindamycin and Niacinamide. And so of course what I'm using now is fully prescribed by the dermatologist, and I'm going to use it however they say. I'm going to follow the instructions to a T, and I'm going to be really simplifying my routine like you have never seen. Wash, tone, moisturize, and the treatment. So yeah, this is my new journey with Adapalene. Wish me luck.